to another episode of The Collective. I am your host, Brandy Bell, and I have with me today, this week, Miss Lauren Thomas. So thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And so you're probably wondering why I have a female. If you had watched episode 3, I kind of gave a little bit of a hint that I was going to have Jason Ford with us this week. However, we had to do a little schedule switcheroo. And so Lauren was so gracious to go ahead and come on this week instead of next week. So that's going to be super great. And I'm excited about the songs that we're doing.
Excited.
I'm so excited because it's a song I've not gotten to sing anywhere. So
yeah, same.
So that's super awesome. Well, now we know each other because your parents know me and Doug.
Mm-hmm.
And so you are the worship leader
Yes.
at Church of the Harvest.
Yeah.
And so they have some great things going on over there. And I just love to hear Lauren worship, and she leads worship really well, and you do it with your sister some too.
Yes.
And so that's really great. And she has been here for worship before, led worship before here with our CR, and so that was awesome. I think you're gonna just love her voice if you haven't ever heard her, and you have some super exciting stuff going on. So what's going on in your world right now?
Well, I'm about to graduate college.
And you go to
Visible Music College. I have a semester left, so
woohoo! Yay!
very
20.
Happy.
You'll be done by December?
Yeah.
Oh,
In December.
Yay!
Yeah.
You're like, not a
Yes.
moment any
Yes.
later. No later.
Yes. So I'm working on like my senior recital and getting all that stuff figured out, and then I actually have a song that's going to be released in 2 weeks. So
Oh my gosh, what's it called? Do you
it's
have
called Can't Compare to You.
Okay.
So it's about being in awe of God's creation.
Oh,
Nothing
good.
compares to everything He's created.
Oh, that's good.
So,
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm very
Ooh.
excited.
Are you going to have it released anywhere or
Yes.
like
So
iTunes?
Yeah,
or-
it'll be on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music. Like you can get it all there.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. And I'll talk about that a little bit next week, hopefully. And because I got to scratch that itch a little bit and do some Christian rock, honestly.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so that was, we did a 5-song EP under the name of Least of All Saints, little project that we did. So yeah, I loved that. And we had one real worship song on there. So that's a heart cry of mine, is to be able to record a worship album. I would love to do that. And so it's just not been the right time yet. And so I think I'm getting ready for it, but it's just not yet.
I'm ready to hear it.
Yeah. So, well, let's talk about this song. This first song that we're going to do is called Head to the Heart. And our youth pastor, Rodney, was the one that introduced it to us, or introduced it to me with our youth. And I was here, and I kind of help with the youth on Wednesdays and at youth church and at Cross Point Church. And this song came out, and I didn't know if I was going to like it at first when they first started singing and the words are coming up, and I was like, I don't know, this is different. But then you get to the head to the heart. You take me on a journey of letting go and getting lost in you. It's just such great words. So I hope that you're going to listen to these words and just worship with us. And so we can talk about that, talk about the song a little bit after a little bit. But when did you first
Well, one of my professors loves United Pursuit, so he kind of got me
in on
listening
them?
to them.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I like this.
Yeah, it's a really cool song. I love it.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I love listening to them.
Yeah.
They're great.
They're very different, and I love that. It's I would put them in the same vein as We the Kingdom a little bit. You know, they kind of have that eclectic kind of feel, you know, where you can't put them in a box.
But you're like, oh this is good.
You couldn't say they could kind of be this box and this box together. You know, it's like, okay,
a couple things.
Yeah, they're not all of this and not all of that, you know. Anyway, all right, well let's sing this thing. Whoop. Try it in the right key there. This love that makes me new. Oh, may my heart receive this love that carries me from the head to the heart. You take me on a journey of letting go and getting lost in you. From the head to the heart, you take me on a journey of letting go and getting lost in you. My heart is open wide. I will receive your light. You give me faith like a child. In you my heart runs wild. 'Cause there's no shame in looking like a fool when I give you what I can't keep to take a hold of you. And there's no shame in looking like a fool when I give you what I can't keep to take a hold of you. More than words, more than good ideas, I found your love in the open fields. More than words, more than good ideas, I found your love in the open fields. Sing that again. More than words, more than good ideas, I found your love in the open fields. More than words, more than good ideas, I found your love in the open fields. From the head to the heart, you take me on a journey of letting go and getting lost in you. From the head to the heart, you take me on a journey of letting go and getting lost in you. There's no shame in looking like a fool when I give you what I can't keep to take a hold of you. And there's no shame in looking like a fool when I give you what I can't keep to take a hold of you. Take a hold of you. Take a hold of you. Very nice. Oh, that was so good to like do that. I'm so
Yes.
excited. I've sung it so many times, in listening to it up on the screen and everything, but never gotten to actually sing it. And we just play that together and everything.
It was so
For
nice.
the first, like, yeah, we only like sang it like one time together. So super fun. I love
So
collaboration.
nice. Yeah.
That's the collective, y'all.
Yes.
So we had talked a little bit before. What is your favorite line of that?
I like the part that it talks about getting lost in you, because I think sometimes we forget, like we get wrapped up in everything going on in our lives, and it's important to get caught up in God and get lost in Him.
Right. We get lost in the news. We get lost in negativity. We get lost in the stuff that we don't have. We get lost in our focus.
Or schoolwork,
jobs, whatever
everything.
is going on. Yes,
And,
school about to happen for all these people. I'm so, like, we're praying for you guys, really.
For sure.
Whatever decision that you make with your family, congratulations. You made a decision, and that is so hard sometimes.
It's
It's
hard.
so easy to not make a decision, but we know that's making a decision.
Yeah.
When you don't make a decision, you're making a decision, you
Yeah.
know? So, but gosh, I didn't envy that. We've been homeschoolers for almost 5 years now, and so I didn't envy all of these mamas having to make these decisions, you know.
Yeah.
So, but
You're lucky for that, though.
I'm blessed. I was like, thank you, God, because I don't know what I would have done.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but getting lost in God, that would be so good. That to me, getting lost meaning changing my focus, changing my focus over to just like Peter walking on the water.
Yes.
He didn't start falling until he took his eyes
doubting.
right. He started doubting. He took his eyes off Jesus.
Yeah.
And he was
He
walking.
was looking at everything around him.
Exactly, his
Yeah,
circumstances.
he wasn't focusing on doing it with the Lord. He was
Right.
like, oh yeah, I can walk on the water with Jesus. But then he looks around and he's like, oh, I can't do this.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, he's right there.
And you're doing it. You're
Like,
doing it. You're going to start singing
Yeah.
them, you know. So I think that's a great line. Me personally, I love there's no shame in looking like a fool when I give you what I can't keep to take a hold of you. Like, we want to hold so tight onto so many things. Whatever. We like, oh God, I've given you all the boxes in my heart except this one.
I'm holding on to it.
I'm holding on to that one because I just want you to peek in it, but I don't want you to take control over it. You know, but if we could just give it to him, you know, then I can take a hold of whatever it is.
Yeah. And
And
not
that-
picking it back up either.
Oh,
I think a lot of
so
times
bad.
we give it to him and then we're like, oh, I'm going to take this again.
Right.
And we got to like surrender it and not pick it up.
I like to say that it's like putting it in God's inbox.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because when you put something in somebody's inbox,
You can't get it
you
back.
can't get it back. It's like you've turned it over. Like you can't get it back, even though you want to. You know, you might be over there like looking at it, but you're not going to pick it back up because you done. If you hand it over, that's it, right? It's in the inbox. It's not in the outbox. You know.
Yes.
So, man. Well, awesome. So, tell me about this hymn that we have sung for years. And y'all do this song. We do this song. And it's called Great Is Thy Faithfulness. And that's one of my favorite ways to describe God. I don't know about you.
Faithfulness.
Faithful.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely always been faithful.
Oh, I mean, I think it just encompasses so much of him.
Yeah.
You can't put him in a box. I mean, he's got so many attributes that describe him. I mean, you can go through the whole Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nissi. You can go all through all these attributes of God. But faithful.
He's always faithful.
He's so faithful and trustworthy, and you can trust him. And I had such a hard time in so many different areas of my life trying to be confident that he wasn't some being in a big white throne just waiting on me to screw up, you know, and then like was going to punish me for it, you know, and that he wasn't just like, well, you did that to yourself and, you know, and all that kind of stuff, that he was the God of love and that he does love, you know, and we know that he is a loving God because he is Jesus. We can see all of that through Jesus and how he was. I am this way, my Father. You know my Father because you know me.
Yeah.
You know, and so I love that. But he is so faithful. Y'all can you can trust him so much. You really can trust him. Just give it a try. I mean, you trust the chair you're sitting in that's going to hold you up,
Yep.
right? And then it's not 100%. It's not 100%, right? You trust that your car is going to start
work.
in the minute you put the key in it, you know. But yet we have trouble, and I always think that it's funny that we will trust God with our eternity, but we have trouble with the day-to-day stuff.
Yeah, it's like the now. It's like, why can't I?
Right. This is no end over here.
Yeah.
But I can't trust you with like what's going to happen today.
Today or tomorrow.
You know.
What is this going to look like?
And it's easier said than done. I get that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But, you know, just be encouraged, guys, that we can trust God. We really can. And he is faithful. So let's sing that. You want to?
Yeah.
Told y'all, don't you have a nice voice? Oh, it's so soothing. Oh yeah, it is. It's great. Can't wait for her song to come out, and good luck on your senior recital coming up. Oh, when does school start? Are you still in school right now?
Yes.
Or
Well,
do y'all do quarters or do you do semesters?
Semesters.
You do semesters,
Yeah.
okay.
So I did a summer class, so I finished like 2
okay.
weeks ago, but I start back like in 3 weeks.
Gotcha. All right.
3 weeks and then I'm done.
It's like it's like the calm before the storm. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's going to go great. Will you have like recital flyers and stuff like that?
Yes.
And so
We're
people
trying to
can
figure
come?
out if it'll be live streamed or if it'll be in person.
Gotcha. I bet
But
that's different.
either
yeah.
way, it's gonna happen.
Right. Well, good.
So.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us again. And this has been The Collective, where we have musicians, vocalists, instrumentalists of all genres within worship and cross church backgrounds, and we just love on the Lord together with with collaboration. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week at 8 o'clock right here, Central Standard Time. Bye-bye.